My dear Christians, today we're living in a world of hatred, wars, threats. You can hear many bad things happening all around us in every country in this world. Terrorist attacks, loneliness, homelessness, pain here, pain there. It's a heartbreaking situation in the whole world that only mean one thing, that all that Jesus said is gonna happen, it's really happening today, now, in front of our eyes. We are living in the last days. I don't mean to scare you, I don't mean to create panic over here, no, but just to look reality as it is. I would like to just to inform you to be ready for everything what is coming on. You know, when I'm talking with people not to say, oh, you are negative, or you always thinking negative or something. But actually, am I? No, this is reality, this is world. This is what really is going on. Things are not gonna be better. And we all need to be aware of the truth. Even Jesus, when he says 2000 years ago, he never said, no, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be sunny days, full of flowers, beauty, love, all around. No, he didn't say that. No. What he says is gonna be sufferings. You're gonna hear about wars, you're gonna hear about everything, but don't be afraid. Because everything is gonna need to happen. It needs to happen. Earthquakes, many disastrous things. But we have to be ready for everything what is coming up. We have to have faith, because Jesus said and he promised, if you endure until the end, be faithful until the end, you're gonna be saved. That's his word. That's his promise to each one of us. So we are invited to be faithful until the end. But how to stay faithful? Actually very easy. Our eyes always on him. Always on him. Hold him in your heart. Pray. Have connection with him every single day. As much as possible. Early in the morning when you wake up every day, tell him first thing, don't look your mobi. No, leave that alone. First thing when you wake up, tell him, thank you, I'm here. I'm inviting you into my heart, into my mind, into my soul, into my body, this physical and spiritual. I'm inviting you into work, into people I'm gonna meet today, into the day, into every situation in today, during the day on my job, during the day at my home time, before sleep, in my sleep and everything. I'm inviting you to come, to be with me, to share the day with me, to give me strength so I can endure everything what this day is bringing to me today. And he's gonna give you many people during the day. So always have in your mind that in that person is Jesus. Maybe we're not gonna recognize him always. Some people are really, oh man, no, I don't wanna see this guy. I don't wanna hear him because he's so boring, or whatever. But remember, maybe that man needs you in his life. Maybe he's struggling with depression, with loneliness. People will say, that's not my problem. But actually it is. Because he is your brother. He is your brother. He needs you. And God put him in your life, in your circle of people, because he needs exactly you. Nobody else, because you have that virtues that's gonna help him to go through the day. Maybe not to think about, I'm gonna commit a suicide. You never know. One word that you will say to somebody can save his life. We need to think that way. We don't know what somebody is struggling with, carrying in his heart, in his mind. We don't know. Only God knows. And God put exactly him into your life because you can help him. Because God, when you've been born, even before, when you've been conceived, God already gave you virtues that you will be able to use to help other people. And exactly that virtues that you have is gonna help to that man or to that woman that you're gonna meet today. Is it so hard to look at somebody and say, how are you? Is it hard to take 5 minutes to speak with a man or with a woman? Even if you don't know, who cares? You know or not know person, but you can save a life. And you don't even will know that, but God will reward you later on. You know why? Because he will never let that somebody be more gracious in love. He's not gonna let that. If you give to somebody 100% love, he's not gonna let it go just like that. He's gonna give 200. He's not gonna let to be beaten in love. Imagine that beauty. What kind of God he really is. Imagine you're gonna give 5 minutes to this person who's struggling today with depression, with loneliness, with some pain, with something that you don't even know. And God will give you abundantly much more things in your life just because of that 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's nothing. When you look, it's nothing. 5 minutes. Nothing. Don't be one of many people. Oh, I don't have time. You do have time. God gave exactly time to each one of us. Depends how you spend that time. That's a different story. But job is not worthy that you not have 5 minutes for this man in need. No need to be that he's suffering from depression, from some loss, loneliness or whatever. Maybe he's just homeless man. But it's not just, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So I shouldn't say just, because be homeless, really, really hard, really bad. And maybe he is hungry. Is it a problem to give a little bit from your money and say, you wanna eat? Come on, let's go. I'm gonna take you in some whatever, what you wanna eat. You thirsty? I'm gonna give you also water. Because always have on your mind what Jesus says. When we die, he's gonna put the sheep from the goats, and he's gonna say to sheep, I've been hungry, you gave me food. I've been thirsty, you gave me drink. I've been naked, you clothed me. I've been in a hospital, in a jail, you came to visit me. And they're gonna ask, when we saw you hungry, thirsty, naked, in a jail or in a hospital, and we been with you, we visited you, we gave you food and drink, we clothed you. Then he's gonna say, whatever you did to the least of these mine, you did it to me. And then he's gonna turn to those goats, and he's gonna tell them, I was hungry, you didn't give me food. I was thirsty, you haven't given me any drink. I was naked, you didn't clothe me. I was in a hospital, in a jail, you never visited me. And then they're gonna ask, Lord, when we see you thirsty, naked, hungry, in a jail or hospital, and we never been with you, we never clothed you, gave you food, drink, visited you, and he will say to them, whatever you haven't done to least of mine, you didn't do it to me. So whatever we do to our brothers and sisters around us, we're doing actually to God himself. And he's gonna reward us if we do good. If we not, harsh reality is in front. Hell awaits. So my brothers and sisters, be always with open mind on Christ, on God himself. Try to recognize him in others around us. It's not always easy, but it's very important to try and to do. Always when you help, you don't need to boast in front of others. Oh, I just did this, I did that. No, Jesus said, let your left hand doesn't know what your right hand do. When you help, nobody needs to know. It's between him and me. And he who sees, as Jesus says, in a secret, he will reward you. Imagine that reward abundantly. As I said, he will not gonna let to be beaten in love. No. You do 100, he's gonna do 200. You do 500, he's gonna do 1,000. You do 1,000, he's gonna do 5. You will never be able to beat him in love, in mercy, in good. But we have to try. So I'm challenging right now, you all, my dear brothers and sisters, let's do it together. We have no chance against him, but that's actually a good race, isn't it? God bless you all.